Hey, it's your buddy Tim Schill, and we are back with our first Watcher of Realms video. And if you are one of the tens of people that had seen some of my other videos from Raid Shadow Legends, this is going to be a continuation of that channel, even though I don't play Raid anymore. I just kind of burned out and got tired of the completely pay to win atmosphere. And so I've been playing this game for a couple of months and figured I would jump in as an old fella and make some videos to add my voice to the community. So I do have some different ideas on how I want to run this channel. So stick around and let's talk about them. All right, so let's talk about what I want to do with the channel. What I want to do is have a conversation for my videos. I'm not going to be pumping out tons and tons of videos. I'm not an expert at the game by any stretch of the imagination. I am probably one of the worst players, but I really enjoy it, and I'm willing to put the time and effort into to try to make things work the way I want them to work. So what I'd like is to use the videos that I throw up as sort of a video Discord. So I'm going to bring up issues that I'm having. Maybe in the comments you can bring up issues that you're having, and we can talk about them, and maybe I can get some ideas of some future videos. So with all that being said, and I know there's Discord out there, but honestly, and that's probably one of the things I might be looking for some feedback on, is I've got like Discord issues. I don't know if it's super clunky or if I'm just too stupid to figure out how to use it, but apparently I have several Discord accounts, and you can't share the phone number, and I can't figure out how to remove the phone number. I've done it on the accounts that I thought I had, and I tried to delete every account except one, but maybe there's some other Discord account hanging out there. I have submitted a ticket to Discord, so hopefully they help me out with it. But I figure this will be a lot easier. Everyone has access to YouTube, and I'm pretty responsive when it comes to addressing comments on my YouTube pages. If you look back through my Raid Shadow Legends videos, you'll see that I usually address everybody's comments. That was before I quit. I'm not sure how many people commented before I quit. So yeah. So I guess that'd be my first one, is the whole Discord fiasco. I mean, I enjoy it. You know, I watch some of the content creators that I guess are more native to Watcher of Realms. I thought it was, and you know, check me if I'm wrong, but I thought it was a little odd that the Raid Shadow Legends guys started a new channel and hopped over here. It just seemed like a little bit of a Johnny come lately, right? So that's why I'm just continuing, you know, my page, because I don't do this full time, right? This is just sort of a hobby for me. I'm trying to stay up on technology, and I enjoy playing with all this stuff. So let's talk about things that I am dealing with in the game. I am a level 73. I got almost 3 million BP, and you know, obviously some really good champions. I am not a free to play, although I'd like to be a free to play, right? I just get too impatient. I feel like this game might be really good if you stayed patient, and you could be probably a low spend or maybe even a free to play, and make it happen. But I'm willing to spend a little bit of money and get things that work. So yeah, but the problem is I go a little ham, and tend to go a little nuts on some of the issues, just based on my impatience and trying to force the issue. So let me show you my heroes. Obviously, pretty good. You know, I did take part in the Hex Zilla 2 10x this weekend, and yeah, so I probably have most of the core heroes to make anything in this game work, and I obviously don't make it work. So let's talk about the different issues. Right now, I am in a nice little guild. We do guild boss, Nightmare 3 and 4. I can 1 key 3. Let's see, what do I get on 3? I get 23 million. And then on 4, I get about the same. And so I'm kind of waiting to be able to consistently break 25 million. And that would be my first question. Would it be better to get the end chest on Nightmare 3 and the $20 million or 20 million point chest on Nightmare 4, or 2 key Nightmare 4 to get the final chest once I can get. So there's question 1 for you. All right. So here is my next issues. Void Rift. I can do hard pretty consistently, pretty easy. This is my 3rd time through it, but honestly, I get absolutely dogpiled in Nightmare. So I don't really even try it anymore until I feel like I can up my gear, and my gear is decent. I mean, like my Silas is pretty good. I mean, he's got good BP, but I don't think I have any sets on him, right? And honestly, I don't. This game seems much more difficult in putting together sets, right? I mean, I'm having a terrible time getting any decent of the Soulbound Arcana or the Infernal Roars, and so I'm just piecing together what I feel like is the best stats for my champions, which I think that's pretty decent. Real good attack speed, and then basically 100% crit rate and almost 300 crit damage. I know. There are plenty of people out there with much better gear than that, but that's what I got going, and there's so many areas to spend your stamina. I don't know what to do. So I guess that would be question number 2. Do I spend my stamina trying to get my DPS, like in Gear Raid 3, Soulbound Arcana Infernal Roar? Do I go to Gear Raid 2 and work on my what's the name of that support gear? I have like Dolores in it. Let's see, where's she at? Yeah, so I have Dolores in it. The Invigoration, right? So I have her in Invigoration. I mean, not wonderful. I mean, she gets the job done, but it's not super great. I just tried to load in attack and as much attack speed as I could get, and she seems to do okay. I don't know, but again, do I spend my time there? Because the drop rates on Invig, and especially Invigs that aren't just completely dog doo-doo, are really tough to get, and then the Ancients don't drop enough, and I'm even able to do, and I'll show you on the gear raids, I'm able to do 21 on Gear Raid 2, but just for all honesty, that was because I had paid Fastidious to do a takeover for me, and apparently you can cheese this with the Decimus and some of the other relentless tanks that buy you some time to swap them out and move on. So, or do I spend my stamina, which is what I'm doing now, on artifacts? Because I feel like with the gear, I could spend 2,500 stamina and get nothing. Or, I could spend that same 2,500 stamina and definitely improve somebody's artifact. So that's kind of what I've been doing, is just using it on artifacts to get decent artifacts. And I have a pretty good, stockpile of the mythics, and then I've kept some of the legendaries just because I feel like this is a really good artifact, but I just don't really know who to put on it. So that would be another question. Where would you spend your stamina? And then sidebar, what's a good artifact on this guy? Like, nothing seems to really fit him. There are some that's like, okay, if you push farther away because he's got great range, he gets a little bit extra damage, but it doesn't seem to be all that wonderful. So yeah, I don't know what the best thing to put on him is. So that's 3 questions for you so far. And Arena, I mean, I don't really care about Arena. I've just been sort of hanging out in Plat 2, Plat 3. I just do it for the rewards for the fusions and things. It's not a great big deal to me. So yeah, I mean, that's just kind of where I am. I watched all of the startup videos, so I buy the heroes when they pop up, and I try to keep quick starring people. What I have learned though is during this fusion, you want to stop here because you got to star up all of those rares, and you need these guys to star up those rares. So I've been stopping here with a lot of the champions, but I am in I can, I think, get some startup if I wanted to. So it looks like I could get 2 more or maybe even 3 more people start up that I haven't yet and don't really know who I want to start up, to tell you the truth. So that might be question 4. Who would you start up if you had to out of all these guys? You know, I've got where I stopped my 6 stars was with Volca. And then you can see I do have a Awaken 3 Razik. I did get what's his name, Captain Reeve as well. So I've sort of plugged them into all of my resource raids, which is real fun. And then I was going around and doing all the lords and some chaotics and thinking about faction wars, but oh my gosh, I am so stuck on faction wars. Like I'm kind of stuck on 9 on all of them, and I just get totally housed when I try to go to 10. So I'm just sort of sucking down rewards. Same with Tide. I'm like on 132, and those mobs just run right through me and take over. So I'm just kind of hanging out there. So that's kind of a catch up. You know, drop me a line. Let me know what you think. Video number 1. And I will sort of continue to pop these out as I think about them. But I really just more than anything look forward to a discussion on the channel with you folks that are either having similar issues or have a new issue that maybe I'm having and didn't think about here, or issues in the future that I could probably make a video on, and we could